Hello, friends. 1071 days of war. There are changes, many changes, in Russian Ukrainian war as well as in the world. In southern war zone, Russian army has advanced in western Zaporizhia regions as per ISW and as per the same information in Velika Novosilka area. In fact, after taking over Velika Novosilka, the Russians are in consolidation phase while simultaneously carrying out offensive operations in west and north of this city. In east towards Kurakhov regions, Russians expanded control zone in Andrivka and fight is on in the center, while they advanced 1.5 kilometer in almost a week from Sukhiali. In north, Russians have advanced on the eastern outskirt of Shribne. In Pokrovsk sectors, Russians' offensive operation is on in Dakne from three sides and towards eastern part of Andrivka, they have captured Nadezhdinka. The advance of Russian army is pretty pronounced in southwest and west of Pokrovsk city. In Toretsk, Russian army is in final stage in trying to clear it from the Ukrainian troops, and fight is on the outskirts in north and probably in northwest. While in Chasiv Yar, Russian army advanced in southwest urban city and part of forest in southeast. Fight is also on towards Dolhoe 2 area, which is northwest of Bakhmut. In Siversk and Serebryansky forestry, no changes. Northeast Ukraine, that is Kupyansk, Swatovo, Crimea direction. In Crimea direction, fight is on and Russians are methodically advancing westwards. While in northeast Kupyansk, Russian Ministry of Defense reported full capture of Dvoriknaya bridgehead. This is on the west of Oskal River. North of Kharkov, that is Volchansk and Liptsy sectors, no changes. Positional battles on. Kursk region. General Staff of Ukrainian Army showed Kursk map. Ukrainians now hold 30% of territories occupied by Ukrainian Army since August 2024. In left 30% of Kursk, Russian army is continuing its offensive operations in various sectors like Viktorovka, Gogolevka, Goncharovka, Gievo, Jayoleshenka, Karilovka, Malaya Lokanya, Makhnovka, Novayo, Sorokina, Swardliko towards Sudza and Charkiskoe Poreknoe. Interdiction missions continuing from both the sides. However, there is information about Russian army deploying S-500 Prometheus air defense. This could be a big deterrent for the Ukrainians' long-range missiles. This could reach up to interception speed 25,000 km per hour against ballistic cruise missiles. In the meantime, they hit target with UAVs in Uman, Ivano-Frankivsk, and also industrial zone in Kharkiv, Nikolaev, while Ukrainians are continuing using UAVs attacking deep areas in Russian Federation. Coming to Palestine, Lebanon, Israel, Middle East. As far as Gaza Strip is concerned, the Palestinians are returning back to their destroyed and demolished homes without any facilities in hundreds of thousands. Extended ceasefire holds with Lebanon. While the internal war continues in Syria and Sudan, The new war has exploded in DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. In Kinshasa, supporters of government threw burning tires at US diplomatic mission building and chanted death to the imperialists. US government, by the way, funds March 23 movement group, which has started again moving deep inside DRC. These protesters also reportedly did the same thing with the French, Belgian, Rwandan embassies shouting, "Thieves, go back." In Sahel regions, the alliance of Sahel states, that includes Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali, have withdrawn formally from Economic Community of Western African States, that is ECOWAS. Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico has said that Zelensky is our enemy. He harms our country. In the meantime, he has rejected demands of resignation, however, agrees for early election. In an interesting move, France has discussed with Denmark on sending troops to Greenland to safeguard it against American troops or army. It's not only interesting but funny as well. Well, 21st century has its own peculiarities, though it is continuation of 20th century itself, but in different manifestations, and especially as far as the so-called democracy is concerned in all over the world, in most of the developed and even undeveloped and poor democratic countries, which is actually democracy for the capitalist class. And capitalism, to safeguard itself, turns into fascism, new fascism, you may call it neo Nazism, and also uses wars as its tool, including religion, caste, color, and other discriminations, to divide the people and change the narrative from their basic needs, like what they actually need is employment, housing, education, health services, and peace. And that's all. Thanks.